Very cool, guys. Sorry about the late start on that one. I'm always late when I have to, every like 4 days, I have to make pasta, and then I just eat that pasta on the other days, and I always mistime it, so that's okay. So I see CS Fox is in here, and also Ultimate Dragon King. Very cool. Welcome, guys. Um, I think today will be probably significantly shorter than normal because all we really have to do is make the hair yellow, which I'm still not even sure I'm going to keep in, and then do this beginning screen plug, which I already did in another game, so that will probably take like 10 minutes. That shouldn't be bad. And then other than that, I think after that, what do we have? It's just deploy and make sure it works, and make assets for Oculus Store. And then it's pretty much done. So we should be able to finish it just with today, tomorrow, and Friday. That should be fairly simple. So we'll probably take a shorter day today. The silkworm plug was sick in the beginning. Is there lasers yet? No, there are no lasers, DJ Cages. I don't know where I would put the lasers in. I think if I was considering anything, I guess it would be shooting like energy balls, but I'm not really sure why you would do that. Anyway, but CS Fox, you liked the video in the beginning? I liked the video idea as well, but apparently it didn't work for some people, so I don't know what that was about. Alright, so I'll show you guys. Let me get rid of these. So I got some hair in. Oh wait, this isn't plugged up at all. I'll probably have to restart Unity after that, but that's okay. So I just got AirLink. So I'm gonna try to use that instead, because then I wouldn't even need a cable, which will be really convenient for me. The cable actually does not get in my way all that much. But you know what it does do? It keeps the headset charged, so we will be using the cable. Maybe make it shorter because it was kind of long. Yeah, well, the Discord part was short. The long part was talking about all the controls, but there's really no controls in this one. So I guess I could do something like that. I don't know. I don't know which one I want to do. Okay, so this will take a second actually, because it's just saying it's out of batteries. So maybe we can write some scripts without even... I'm probably good enough that I don't have to necessarily test, but we could probably write that hair script without actually having to do this. So let's check that out. Okay, so if we go into our prefabs and we go into player, they have hair now. The hair is pretty big as compared to the body. That's only because it looked really weird when it was actually close to your face. So hopefully it looks good, I'm not really sure. But basically we need... Let's see. Hair. Okay, we basically just need a power level effect. And I guess let's just do change aura color for now. Change aura color, and we'll have a hair material. Hair material, same thing we did with the aura. Aura color ID, we'll copy that, and we'll call it a hair color ID, color OG color, OG hair color, blah, blah, blah. It's just a lot of boilerplate that I need to do. I wonder if there's a way for me to... Yeah, there is. I could take an array of strings and pass in these strings, and then I could dynamically build all of this stuff around that. And I could probably even make that a base class, but I'm not going to use that kind of thing after this game anyway, so it just doesn't matter. Oh. Oh. Aura color ID. Hair color ID equals shader dot property to ID. It's probably base color, so let's go with that. We'll check though to make sure that that's what it's actually called. OG hair color equals hair mat dot get color hair color ID. Change hair color. Change speed. And you see there's an error here because this does not yet exist, and that's why I'm writing it down here. It doesn't exist for me to call it. Now it does exist, and you see those errors go away. Change the hair color, and for right now we'll do this. Hair color, not hair color ID, hair matte. Hair color ID. Final aura color. Cool, so that should all be good. I think, hey Lucas, how you doing? And hey Nori. Yeah, I guess this will be easier for you guys during the summer. I guess this is why people normally stream over the weekends, so that people can actually show up. But I'm fine with it being a small group, honestly. I don't know what I would do with like 100 people in here. Their aura to reflect a new power level. Okay, very cool. So then, I guess let's hook that up real quick. Assets, art materials, okay. Let's go to it, click on it. Hair color. So it's actually called hair color. I'm actually a little confused as to whether it's called hair color or hair color. So let me take a look at that. Okay, hair color. So it's this one that denotes the name here. How you doing, Lucas? And Nori, how's school? What class are you in right now? Okay, cool. So now I'm kind of thinking what would be cool is to do a public animation. So I've never actually done this before, but I'm thinking it could be cool. Animation curve, color over time. And let's take a look at what that does. Because I'm thinking I can make something where it's like, where it's kind of fading into the hair. Final aura color. And you know what I actually need to do? Well, actually, I do not believe that the hair shader is transparent, so I don't actually think that matters. Yeah, it's opaque. The reason I was saying that is because this is actually has a transparent value to it. It's this white bar and it's halfway transparent, and I didn't want the hair to be halfway transparent. But that won't be a problem. So we actually don't need this. Color over time. So let's see how this works. I'm not great at animation curves because I've never done them, but let's see if I can figure it out. Put a keyframe. Okay, so I guess it would start at 0, 0. Clamped auto, free smooth, broken, okay. Just a bunch of stuff I don't really understand yet. And then I guess it would kind of go up, and then I guess it would kind of go back down. And I guess it would go up and back down and then up and then maybe back down to here. Maybe even this would be kind of like this, and then it would explode. Okay. Can I like add this to the presets? New. So that's a new preset. Okay, so that's the animation curve. And then I think we can use that to animate something. Let me check on this headset here. Let's see what the battery's at. Soon enough here we'll have to test. It's at 6%, that should be good enough to turn on. Okay, cool, so that's turning on. Turn this off. And let's go back into the script here. Okay, so change color. So basically, I guess what we're gonna do is do while float t equals 0, fade time, and then we'll pass in fade time to both of these. Equals, I guess maybe over like 3 seconds or something. All right, so float t equals 0 while t less than 1. While t less than 1. And then what was it called? It was called the color over time. Float. What would it be? I guess it would be aura matte set color to lerp between OG color, final aura color, and let's rename this to OG aura color now that we have multiple things in here. Lerp between those and color over time dot evaluate at t. Cool. Then we will do t plus equals time dot delta time. So increase t and await unitask dot yield. I think there's, how does the yield work? And what's, okay, cool. So basically what it's saying is change the color. T is 0. As long as t is less than 1, keep doing this over and over again. And what happens in here is it says, okay, we'll set the hair color, we'll set the aura color, and set it to some value that is interpolated between the original color and the final hair color, and do it by that curve that we made. That's going to kind of do this. Then you increase t, that way eventually it can be greater than 1. Then you wait till the next frame. And then in the end, you just set it. So we'll basically just copy that for this guy here. And up here we'll do await uni task dot delay, and we will do system dot time span dot from seconds fade time, and then up here Okay, because we want the speed to happen right at the end when their hair and aura fade in. And then we actually forgot to divide this by fade time. Because if we had just added the time between the frame in 1 second, t would be 1. But because we divide it by the fade time, it'll take 3 seconds or whatever. You know, it's basically going to stretch out that what was going to be 0 to 1 to like 0 to 3 if it's 3, 0 to 5. That's how the math will work out there. Yeah, yeah. Oi, oi. Put your dominant hand up high. Okay, cool. So then, instead of aura mat, it will be hair mat. Hair color ID. OG hair color. And final aura color. Yeah, I really should just do public color, final hair color. Just so that it makes sense. Okay, cool. Let's hop in here. Hey Caleb, what's up? I'm currently working on making the hair and the aura transformation to yellow a little bit more interesting. Oculus Airlink. Turn that off. Go back into quick actions, do Oculus Link. Let me wait a second here for this to pop up. All right, cool. Into the sky. Okay, and let's, instead of 8, set this to 1 so that we can do it quickly. And let's hop in there. Yeah, Caleb, tell me about the Airlink thing. So what's going on with that? Okay, so you see we have hair. Okay, the hair is extremely epic. I forgot that the aura would not have been started yet. So let's make this 1 and let's make aura color 2. Let's start it again. Give me a second. We'll start it again. And so that brings up a bug, basically, in that the aura is not childed to the parent. Particle system power event. What's the easiest way for me to parent this? I think I need to make a new script. I keep making folders instead of scripts. Aura turn on. Particle system power event. And for this one, we'll do void awake. What am I doing? Here we go. Void awake transform dot parent equals player spy dot player. All right, cool. Let's check this out. Okay, so you're standing here. You go, yeah. Is it staying with me? No, it's not at all. Huh. Why is it not? Okay, cool. Let me go into player spy. It looks like player is null for some reason. Let's log it and see what happens. Oh, you know what it is? I see. It's because awake is calling before this. Let's do that. And then we have spawn persistent objects, which is called an awake, so that's good. And I think if we do this in start, we can call base.start. Okay, cool. So basically, aura turn on is a particle system power event, so it has all of this in it as well, just implicitly. So then I call its parents, which is particle system power event origin of start, and then I call these other ones. And that should work. But it will debug, so we'll see. Okay, so it should work. Okay. Okay, cool. So that did work. And parent the player, I guess just make the player the aura's parent for when they fly. Okay, cool. So that should be good. Let's see. I think that I like I like the animation curve and everything. I think we could probably make it a little longer, maybe like 5 seconds. And then I'm actually not sure I like the animation curve. Maybe what happens if I do this? I think maybe it should all be moved in a little bit. Okay. Let's take a look at it one more time. I'm just wondering if I... Okay, cool. Well, let's call it there on the hair. So let's go back to do. Here that goes yellow, deploy, make the assets, beginning screen plugin worn. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll try the video again. Let me think. The video would be quicker. I'd just say like, hey, don't scream, you're gonna hurt your voice. Don't scream as loud as you can. For separation of church and state and me. Yeah, yeah. Oi, oi. XR controller input. Okay. So let's go into loading screen. Load initial scene, player spawn. Okay. So let's see here. Basically, I'm just thinking. Okay, cool. If I import a new asset and I go to Silkworm, assets, scenes. I'm basically just trying to get the scene so that I don't have to do it myself, but maybe it's not actually that hard to set up. Well, it was a little bit of a. It wasn't awesome to set it up. Let me think. How do I. What's the quickest way to do that? It's either to set it up myself or to. Let me see. There should be a script I can get though. Silkworm, assets, scripts, scene management. Don't destroy on load, player vision, scene loader, plugged in load. Okay, cool. So we need basically video player. Which I have video player. I need a video clip. I need a render texture. Render texture. I need to create look dev. Where is it? Render texture. Intro video RT. Need to make it 1920 by 1080. Anti-aliasing for samples. Okay, cool. So we have this video player. None of that. Do we have any videos in here? We do not. That's okay. And then I think we need to make a canvas. Get rid of this. And I believe we just put a raw image on it. And we give it that. I don't remember if it needed a material or not. It's not a retest target. I don't remember if it needed a material. Let's see. Is there even a... videos, and let's go ahead and just import the video from it. Hey North, AK-47, when's Silkworm gonna come out? I have no idea. It's being reviewed by Oculus currently, so I really couldn't tell you. They said 6 weeks initially, and they still have not started reviewing Awesome AP Orb, so that was even a month before Silkworm. So I'm not sure. All right, let me put a light in here for a second. And all right, Nori, glad you're back. What, Even with the light, I can't see anything. What class were you in, Nor? So let's put that in there for now. Let's turn off load initial scene. Let's put that in there. Let's turn that off. Let's see if this works. Don't need this. Don't need this. I feel particularly in tune with the cosmos. Okay. Okay, it looks like we'll just need to open up Silkworm and see how it is that I did that. It's weird that it's kind of confusing to just play video in Unity. You'd think you would just be able to kind of slap a video onto something, but that is not the case. Oh. And let me think. Okay, so you have the player, it goes into this RT here. Which should have been 1920 by 1080, but I guess I didn't care to change that when I changed it. And then and you know what? There's actually nothing. Let's see, play on awake. Let's play it and see what happens. So grip is going to be to climb. Grip is also going to be to shoot silk. Left-hand analog stick is to walk. Right-hand analog stick is to turn. Okay, cool. So we got it. So I was just, it was a basic thing I was forgetting not. Wow, look at that face. That's the face of a champion right there. That's the face of a winner. That's me after hours of programming. Okay. Let's see. So, canvas, too big. Actually, sorry. 1920 by 1080. Whole thing too big. Let's make it way small. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Very cool. So we have that. Let's go ahead and close this because we don't need it anymore. Then let's put this under player spawn. 0, 0, 0. Then let's move it out 5. Let's check it out. Wow, look at that. Look at that mouth.
Once the silk is latched, pull away from it. And if you want to jump, throw your arms forward like this. And there's some more stuff in there, but you'll figure it out. I also wanted to say real quick that if you're interested in learning...
Alright, so just a little bit too big.
So grip is going to be to climb. Grip is also going to be to shoot silk. Left hand analog stick is to walk. Right hand analog stick is to turn. If you want to do a silk pull, once the silk is latched, pull away from it. And if you want to jump, throw your arms forward like this. And there's some more stuff in there, but you'll figure it out. I also wanted to say real quick that if you're interested in learning to make...
Look at him watching that TV. Okay, too high up. I'm feeling 10 with you tonight. All right, let's take a look.
Real quick. So grip is going to be to climb. Grip is also going to be to shoot silk. Left hand analog stick is to walk. Right hand analog stick is to turn. If you want to do a silk pull, once the silk...
Okay, very cool. So now we need to make the actual video. And hey guys who just joined, we are currently just making the plug at the beginning where I say like, hey, join the Discord. It's fun. We learn to make games. And that's the price they pay for it being free. Let's see. And so now I just need to, there's load initial scene. Basically, I just need to wait for the end of the video to load the scene, and then there's also this, it's not just that, there's the plug, then load main, which I'm probably going to just rename to play plug. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Play plug, plug the Discord and stuff with video, but just once. Did I really not import the global testing, and do I care to? Or should I be fine? I think I probably don't need to. Let's see. On start, get string shown video. If it is nothing, then say that it's yes and play the player. Then wait a certain amount of time. Cool. Play video just once. Alright, let's see here. So I need to hook this up in some way to the loading of the initial scene. My thought maybe... I mean, yeah, I can kind of just be quirky about it. I was thinking maybe, but if I want to keep the script generic, what I probably would want to do is put a task in here and allow people to assign tasks before it actually loads the scene. So it would await those tasks. And then I would create a task in here that basically just says like, hey, just wait 20 seconds for this video to be done. Let's do it that way just because we have time, because after this, the stream will be over for today anyway. So we have time, and it's kind of an interesting way to do it. So let's go into... We might have some timing problems on it, but let's see. Load initial scene. If has loaded, do whatever you want beforehand. Yeah, so it looks like I even kind of had something here. Await tasks before initial load. And then I guess it'll just be, I'm thinking I can maybe even make it static. That way I don't need a reference to this. Let's see. Unitask. Is it going to be a list of unitasks or a unitask array? I guess it's going to be a list of unitasks, which are things that you can await. List unitasks, tasks before initial load. List unitask. Then we need to grab that. And this is actually not how you'd want to do this, because anybody can then like delete tasks from it and things like that. What you'd probably want to do is do a private one, and then you'd probably want to have a function. Void add task before load, and you would pass in a unitask task, and then in here, and this would be static as well. And then in here, you would do task before initial load dot add task. This way they can only add tasks and not remove tasks. Cool. Kids, oh, I see. Because this is an async. Okay, cool. So then basically what I've now done here is I've created a list of things that you'll have to do. And then when it starts, before it loads up the scene, it goes, okay, well, do this list. It says when all, meaning when they're all done, all those tasks. And then afterwards it clears the tasks just to get rid of them. And then spawn. And then we have this, which allows you to add a task. So then over here, we'd basically say, if it's null, add load initial scene dot add IC. It needs to be public. Dot add task before load uni task dot delay time span dot from seconds from seconds player dot clip dot length +1. So now I'm basically saying, okay, before we load in, go ahead and wait the time of the clip +1 and play the video. So that's not quite all there though yet, because we still need to, let's see, shown video, get string, shown video. What was it that we still need to do? Basically, we need to make sure it gets in there before, we need to make sure that it gets in there before it tries to load the screen. And then we also need to, if you're not going to show it, just load it immediately. Just some quality of life. Video canvas dot enabled. Hide video player. Okay, that's what it was. So basically, if you're gonna play it, show it. If you're not, then go ahead and hide it. And what was I doing here? Cool. Hide it. And then, so basically, we know it'll add this. We know it'll add this before. Then it will let's do +2, and then let's do await uni task. Basically just giving the player a second to settle in before it does all this. All right, let's go back to the video player. Let's turn play on, awake off, and let's check it out. Hey, cannoli salad. We're just rounding. It's going to be a shorter day today, cannoli. We're kind of rounding it out right now. But we're just making the intro video.
Hey guys, just wanted to explain some of the controls to you real quick. So grip is going to be to climb. Grip is also going to be to shoot silk. Left hand analog stick is to walk. Right hand analog stick is to turn. If you want to do a silk pull,
I kind of have to watch through it just to make sure that it works.
Throw your arms forward like this. And there's some more stuff in there, but you'll figure it out. I also wanted to say real quick that if you're interested in learning to make games like this yourself, you should join the Discord. We're a great community of people and we're all learning. Link to that in the description. And if you want a more casual look into games, feel free to follow me on TikTok as well. Thank you. This video will only play once. Have fun.
Okay, I was really hoping that would work so I wouldn't have to watch it again, but it did not. Let's see. And that is because this is off. All right. Let's watch it one more time. Dang, now I'm really seeing how long this is.
Hey guys, just wanted to explain some of the controls to you real quick. So grip is going to be to climb. Grip is also going
You
to
having a
be
good day, Cannoli?
left hand analog stick is to walk. Right hand analog stick is to turn. If you want to do a soap pull, once the
Oh, and I
soap
guess I can
pull
also...
away from it. And if you want to jump, throw your arms forward like this. And there's some more stuff in there, but you'll figure it out. I also wanted to say real quick that link to that in the description. And if you want a more casual look into games, feel free to follow me on TikTok as well. Thank you. This video will only play once. Have fun.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that seemed to work, and now let's do it again, and it shouldn't play the video at all this time. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that appears to all be working very nicely. Let's see here. Okay, guys, so we still have 2 days left. I'm just going to save these things for then. And maybe also the searching of some more sound effects. I don't think I'm going to do that today. It seems a little unnecessary. So we'll call it there. Shorter day, but that's good. I mean, if we can get the game done fast, that's good. Get it to you guys faster. So I appreciate everybody who joined. Hopefully you guys keep joining. And yeah, have a good day.